Bruce Lee took a whole different aspect to it in that he didn't have the traditional aspects. And so my new style, Kung Nu, was a blend. It was eclectic. And this was founded in 1965, 2 years before Jeet Kune Do. And Bruce Lee took a whole different aspect to it in that he didn't have the traditional aspects. He kind of jumped right to the practical aspects, what works best in fighting. Well, Dong had kept the traditional aspects, but he mixed the martial arts because that was his experience growing up. He had boxed. His brother did Wing Chun. His other brother was the Vovinam guy, so he did animal forms. And when you had all these older brothers that did all these martial arts, you kind of like began to collect bits and pieces of all of it. And then he got a 4th degree black belt in Shotokan, and essentially it was Shotokan, Suzuki Do karate in Vietnam. But it was essentially Shotokan base. And then in 1965, he started his own martial art, and he mixed all of these martial arts at a time when this was totally not the thing to do. In fact, even in the 80s when I was learning this, I was told that I was studying a bastard art that had no lineage, and Taekwondo was 10,000 years old. It had lineage. And, after you study that, it's absurd, right? 10,000 years ago, people were living in caves. There's no 10,000-year-old martial arts, But you got to study otherwise you believe whatever anybody says. They say it with confidence, and then you think that, oh, that's the thing until you check it out. But so back to Kung Nu. What was Kung Nu? So it was this eclectic martial art. And it borrowed from Wing Chun and karate and Aikido. And we did all the classical training in each of those, kind of jack of all trades, master of none, but sometimes one. And when you put all of these things together, it became very effective, very much like Jeet Kune Do. And it was being assembled kind of the same way, but it still kept the traditional drills. So we were still doing traditional karate kata and weapons training and things like that. I'm a pirate of the mind. I want to board your ship, go to your school, find out what your best stuff is, and then I steal it and add it to everything that I do.